All of us know about the popular manhwa because they are good and very well written. And even if anyone is new to manhwa, they will eventually come to know about them. But this doesn't mean that the less famous manhwa are boring, and sometimes you might even find a super good one among the less well-known manhwas. So today I will be recommending you all top 10 underrated manhwa and manhwa that you should read right now. So let's start a list.
But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
Coming at number 10, we have Lanxi Town. This manhwa tells the story of three characters named Lao Jun, Zhuan Li, and King Ning during the period of war. Lao Jun was an immortal cultivator who takes a courageous child named King Ning as his apprentice and teaches her immortal cultivation and the methods to hone her healing talent. Watch them as they grow together and strengthen their bond as a master and disciple. The art of this manhwa is decent, and although the story is a bit boring at the start, it gets better after a few chapters. The characters are also well written and all of them have unique personalities. However, the action scenes are not that good as the story mainly focuses on the development of the characters. Coming at number 9, we have Monster Hunter. After killing his whole family and taking everything away from him, the monsters kept the protagonist captive as their future food source. He got his limbs torn apart every day, but because of his regenerative and powerless body, he could neither die nor escape. But after a few years, he finally gets his chance to seek revenge when he meets a monster hunter. The art of this manhwa might be average, but its storyline is pretty good. The main character trains hard under the guidance of a strong monster hunter in order to fulfill his revenge. He is ruthless and kills every monster he encounters without a second thought. Coming at number 8, we have Mode 2. Ye accidentally accepts an invitation to test a mysterious app and gains the ability to hear people's inner thoughts and feelings. Later, his sister Yezi gets assaulted and gravely wounded by a merciless serial killer, and now Ye is determined to find out the culprit and makes him pay using his newfound power. However, at that time he didn't know that he wasn't the only one with this kind of power. This is a very underrated manhwa with a good art style and a very unique storyline. The main character is smart right from the beginning and uses his power very efficiently. The side characters are well written and most of them have a deep backstory. The pacing of the story is also quite good, so make sure to give it a try. Coming at number 7, we have Real Man. The protagonist Yu Hyun fulfills his dream and becomes the CEO of his company by using his friends and colleagues as his stepping stone. But later he regrets the decision he made, and after drinking in a strange bar, he finds himself regressed back 20 years in the past. Now, he promises to not make the same mistakes and take the right path to success. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is good. The main character is very smart and uses his previous life's knowledge to deal with most of his problems. He is also ruthless and beats the ones that try to hurt him or the people close to him. And although the action scenes are great, the manhwa is mainly focused on drama, so you won't find any fight scenes in the later chapters. Coming at number 6, we have Weak Teacher. The 5 strongest martial masters formed an alliance in order to fight against the evil and protect the peace of Murim. Kwok Yun, who was a shaman, becomes the alliance leader and forms a secret assassin organization called the Black Flower League. The protagonist, Gui Myeon Dok, was the leader of the organization and was feared by all the people of the Murim. This is story of how the best assassin of Murim becomes a teacher at the martial arts academy. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is very good. The story of this manhwa revolves around two characters, the overpowered teacher and one of his students, Nam Gung Mei. Although the student is weak at the beginning, he has a hidden power residing in his body. He goes through character development and becomes confident after learning what he is truly capable of. Coming at number 5, we have Asura. Asura is the champion of hell and the strongest demon to ever live. And due to being the strongest, he becomes bored as no one in hell was strong enough to fight him. But this changes when Buddha comes to hell to give a solution to Asura's boredom. He informs Asura of the supreme being that's about to descend on the living world, and now, in order to go to human realm, Asura has to pay a huge price. The art of this manhwa is average, but its story is really good. The main character loses all of his powers at the beginning, but that doesn't stop him from fighting strong enemies. He slowly becomes stronger and goes through character development as the story progresses. Coming at number 4, we have Yangbi. The peace of village Gangho is disturbed when Yangbi, a goofy and foolish bounty hunter, comes looking to claim the bounty for the leader of Gangho's most powerful and deadliest clan of assassins. This is the story of how he turns from a nameless martial artist to one of the strongest warrior of Murim. This manhwa is the prequel of Gosu. Its story is awesome, and although it's in black and white, its art is quite good. The main character is overpowered and the situations he gets in are absolutely hilarious. The side characters also feel realistic and all of them have unique personalities. Coming at number 3, we have Into the Depths. Youngwoo was a high school delinquent who wasted his time with friends without caring about his future. However, things change after he gets in an accident and acquires a permanent disability. Now, regretting the decisions he made, this time he decides to live properly without interacting with anyone of his school, or that's what he thought, until he meets another disabled student named Shinyeon. This is a very wholesome manhwa with a good art style and an awesome storyline. The story shows the development of both the characters as they face new challenges and help each other overcome them. Coming at number 2, we have I Reincarnated as a legendary surgeon. Ji Soo-han dies before even becoming a proper doctor, but because of his good deeds, he gets a chance to live again and gets resurrected during the era of Three Kingdoms in the body of a young man who was attacked by the mountain bandits. Now, faced with many dying and critically injured people in front of him, he decides uphold his duty as a former doctor and save as many of them as possible. The art of this manhwa is good and its story is just amazing. The main character is talented both in martial arts and medical field. He uses the knowledge of his past life to treat his patients and become a world-renowned physician. Later, he also gets a clairvoyant skill that helps him inspect his patients without any problem. Coming at number 1, we have Itaewon Class. Park Seo-hee lived a peaceful life with his father in the countryside, but all of this ends when his father dies in a hit-and-run accident. Later, he finds out that the one who killed his father was the son of the president of a major company and also one of his classmates. Now, in order to get revenge, he makes a 15-year-long plan by starting his own pub and slowly making his company bigger than his enemies. This manhwa is a hidden gem. Its art is average, but its story is just amazing. The main character is very likable and doesn't back down no matter how difficult his situation is. He is a bit stupid at the beginning but goes through character development later in the story. The side characters are also amazing and they help the main character reach his goal. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.